Talking about mental health disorders is not attention seeking. People die in silence every day due to this judgment, and then people finally say, I wish they spoke up. I wish they had said something. Normalize talking about mental health and don't leave it until it's too late. Hi guys, welcome to my personal coaching club. Please subscribe and like this video and turn on notifications so that you know when I post. Thank you. There are several types of mental health disorders or illnesses, and today we will be looking at 10 of them. Number 1. Anxiety disorder. This mental disorder is characterized by constantly worrying about some potential threat. It is trying to cope with a future event that you think will be negative and too difficult to handle. There is also the presence of fear that is strong enough to disrupt one's daily life. For some, these feelings can be all-consuming and they constantly have panic attacks, impairing the individual's ability to enjoy their life as they would like to. For some others, it makes them treat everyday events as a life or death situation with obsessive thoughts, phobias, and traumas. Fortunately, these feelings can be healed. They can be made to shift to a more positive and constructive space. Help is available when it is sought after. Number 2, clinical depression. This is more than a mood swing which anyone can experience on a bad or tough day. It is even more severe than depression caused by loss or death of a loved one. It is characterized by uncontrollable emotions and persistently depressed moods, loss of interest in daily activities, increased fatigue, and sleep problems. It could also manifest as unexplained aches and pains and could result in consistent anger and irritability. It is quite serious and negatively affects feelings and thinking patterns. It may result due to a combination of social, psychological, or biological sources of distress and can lead to a variety of emotional and psychological or even physical problems. Treatment is available and helps to normalize brain changes associated with this disorder. Number 3, dementia. This is characterized by impairment of some brain functioning, resulting in memory loss and affecting judgment, language, and even daily activities. It is progressive, cognitive, and the most common type is Alzheimer's disease. According to Dementia Support, 20% of patients in hospitals aged over 70 have dementia, and 50% of patients in hospitals aged over 90 have dementia. Also, according to Be Independent Home Care, between 60% and 80% of all dementia cases are caused by Alzheimer's disease. It causes problems with memory, thinking, and behavior. 90% of what is known about it has been discovered in the last 15 years. Treatment to manage the symptoms are available and some of the causes are reversible. Number 4, autism. This is one word that describes millions of cases like high functioning, mildly autistic, Asperger's sufferer, autistic spectrum disorder, and others in between. The range and severity of symptoms can vary widely from difficulty with communication, difficulty with social interactions, obsessive interests, and repetitive behaviors. It is a serious developmental issue and disorder impairing ability to communicate and interact. According to statistics from Centers for Disease control, and prevention. About 40% of people with autism are nonverbal, but the term nonverbal can mean something different for each person. Nonverbal autistic people can communicate in other ways, including memorized or repetitive phrases, gestures, or sign language. Also, technologically assisted alternative communication, such as specialized software, or like an iPad or picture cards, or even some spoken words. Early recognition, as well as educational, behavioral, and family therapies, may reduce symptoms and support learning, development, and managing autism. Number 5, bipolar disorder. This is a chronic mental disorder and is characterized by several occurrences of severe mood swings that can range from a depressive low to a manic high. It is also called manic depression. Obsessive thinking is a symptom of bipolar disorder and revolves around exaggerated and irrational worries. The repetitive loops can make it difficult to focus on a task. It disrupts sleep and affects everyday behavior. Bipolar rage can come on suddenly and take over the emotions of a person suffering from it. But all that anger or rage can be controlled with treatment. The right treatment can also help to manage seasonal depression, and depressive episodes may include symptoms such as low energy, loss of interest in daily activities, and loss of motivation. Mood swings or episodes last for days to months at a time and may be associated with suicidal thoughts. Manic episodes may include symptoms like high energy, loss of touch with reality, and a reduced need for sleep. Treatment is available and is usually lifelong. Number 6, schizophrenia. This mental disorder is no joke. It is also chronic, and it is a disorder that affects a person's ability to think, feel, and behave clearly. It is characterized by thoughts or experiences that seem out of touch with reality, decreased participation in daily activities, and disorganized speech or behavior. The exact cause is still unknown, but a combination of genetics, brain chemistry alteration, and environment may play a role. Another symptom of schizophrenia is difficulty with memory and concentration. The most common type of schizophrenia is paranoid schizophrenia. It is characterized by psychosis misaligned with reality. A person suffering from paranoid schizophrenia may be unreasonably paranoid of others and have delusions that someone is after them and that they are trying to cause them harm or hurt them. It is more than hallucination. Treatment is available also and is usually lifelong. Number 7, eating disorder. This is a mental disorder that is marked by an unhealthy relationship with food. The different types include bulimia, anorexia nervosa, and binge eating. Symptoms include having episodes of binging on lots of food followed by purging and vomiting, excessive exercising, or fasting. Other symptoms include having an extreme fear of gaining weight with extreme dieting and starvation. According to statistics from the National Institute of Mental Health, the average age at onset of binge eating disorder is 25, and it is more common in people under the age of 60. Recognizing the signs and symptoms of an eating disorder is the first step towards getting help for it. Eating disorders are treatable with the right treatment and support, helping most people with it learn healthy eating habits to improve and get their lives back on track. Number 8, Post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is a mental health disorder characterized by the past refusing to let go of a person. It's like there are wounds that never show on the body that are deeper and more hurtful than physical pain. It is the failure to recover after experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. PTSD may last for months or even years, and triggers can bring back memories of the trauma that are usually accompanied by physical reactions or intense emotions. Some definite symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorders include flashbacks, nightmares, severe anxiety, depression, and avoidance of situations that bring back trauma. There are different stages, and it differs from person to person and can be treated. Number 9. Obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD is characterized by unreasonable thoughts, obsessions, and fears that lead to compulsive behaviors. It is a mental illness characterized by obsessions and compulsions. Obsessions are unwanted thoughts, images, or impulses that cause distress. OCD often centers on themes such as an unhealthy amount of fear of germs and the need to arrange and rearrange objects in a specific manner. Symptoms usually begin little by little and gradually varies with time. Some people think OCD is a joke. I have even joked about having some OCD because of my desire to clean everything in sight once in a while. But OCD is not a joke. It is a mental health disorder that requires long-term treatment. It is not all about cleaning and being too organized. It is different for everyone that has it and can be life-threatening if not treated, as it can be distressful and disruptive. Treatment is available and can help manage this disorder, which is chronic for most people. Number 10. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. ADHD is a mental disorder characterized by impulsiveness, hyperactivity, and attention difficulty. It is usually chronic and begins in childhood and can continue into adulthood. Attention deficit disorder, as it is also called, is able to cause difficulty in school or work, cause low self-esteem, and troubled relationships. Other symptoms include trouble coping with stress, extreme restlessness, hot temper, problem focusing, and low frustration tolerance. Treatment is available, can help, and is usually lifelong. So those are 10 of some of the most popular mental health disorders. A mental health disorder is not a personal failure. Do not apologize for living with a mental disorder and getting help, and treatment is nothing to be ashamed of. Having knowledge helps us all to help ourselves and others we may know, and that is what will strengthen us. I would like to hear from you on your insights about this or your personal experiences in the comments. Thank you for subscribing and give this video a thumbs up so more people can see it and get more awareness. I'm here for you. Thank you for watching. I love you.